are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Go ahead.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't. Potential turnover, winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. He went 0-1 picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. Neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Here's Purdy, 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain. Play action now with Purdy. This is pulled in by James. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He's looking for Jordan Watkins that time. So it'll be 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. It's caught. Pearson has it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. To the air again. Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Now run, James. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Running with James. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Forced out to his right. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. The give to Irving to start this drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Tua off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Tua now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. This, our last play of the quarter. Give left side to James. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Here's James running right. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
And the 49er first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the
another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that. Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it?
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
This is Irving on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, time by Lord to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Caught by Theo Johnson. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa now. He brings it in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
At the 49ers 6-yard line.
Here's Tua again. Catch made. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you forget.
And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
There's a give inside to James. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
At the 46-yard line.
1st down throw by Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. Chased out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Now With 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Pinheiro's kick is good. So a field goal. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. The 49ers and Jordan James back out on offense. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. And now with James. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he's brought down. They'll spot this one right at the 20. Third down, they need 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Back to throw it. Throw caught by his running back. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. If you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. This is James. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 37 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco. Staying with Robinson. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Had a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx it.
The Buccaneers and Emeka Egbuka ready to get to work now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. the give. This is Irving. So call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
It's now 3rd and 13.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Let's see what they went with on third down.
44. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
32-yard line.
Blitz coming to him. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers come through to tie it in the 4th. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away.
13.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers and Jordan James back out on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. '49ers to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pass is pulled in by James. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Try and run here with Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right, they give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Completed to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. 49ers trail by just 1.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Running this with James. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Here he is to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away.
They got there in time. He's taken down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 13.
Here he is to throw.
32-yard line.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for his wide up. Brings up 3rd down and 13.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get set.
Throwing now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
All right.
Running back sent in motion. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Throwing the out route complete. And they do not get a desperately needed 1st down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs. 1st down from the 42.
Get set.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for it. it's a win for the visiting 49ers. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock. But thanks to that primetime slot, the body clock not too thrown off, and they played like winners on this big stage.
Yeah, they sure did. The only thing that's going to be screwed up on their body clock is that long flight home. But it's going to be a whole lot easier celebrating a great performance.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby.